In today's episode of 5 Scary Ghost Videos caught on camera. Number 5. Our first video comes from the YouTube channel Dido Mikol. Tochi and Michael are two friends who visit haunted and abandoned buildings across South Korea and broadcast all of their investigations live. This time Tochi decided to go alone to an abandoned hotel near the city. And from the very beginning, as he entered the building, he began to hear strange noises coming from all sides.
뭔 소리야? 누구야? 이 집에 듣는 여러분들 집중하세요. 소리야, 쇠파이프.
After hearing many strange noises and footsteps, Tochi decides to leave the hotel as he does not feel safe there. When he is outside the building to calm down and catch his breath, he noticed something in the window. Something really scary.
뭔 소리야? 뭐야? 뭐야? 내 방송 안 해.
In one of the windows on the third floor, we see a mysterious black figure who disappears after a while and scares Tochi even more, who decides to even end the broadcast. But after being pressured by viewers, he continues his exploration. And when he is about to re-enter the building, the mysterious figure reappears in the same place.
뭐야? 뭔 소리야? 뭐야? 어디야? 또 뭐야?
After Tochi sees the strange black shape for the second time, instead of running away, he decides to enter the building and check the place. After reaching the room where he noticed this figure, things began to take an increasingly strange turn. After Tochi heard that someone was approaching him, he locked himself in the room, where he saw a black figure. At one point, someone or something was violently trying to get to where he was. After a few minutes of hell, Tochi has the courage to open the door, but there is no one on the other side. However, we can see a few scratches on the door. But soon he heard that someone was approaching him again, and what happened next is truly terrifying.
뭔 소리야? 여보세요?
네, 경찰입니다.
좀 신고 좀 하려고요.
네, 말씀하세요.
잠시만요.
You probably think it's just a well-prepared hoax and a friend standing on the other side of the door. Well, that's what I thought until Tochi was so scared that he called the police, because what was happening there overwhelmed him. After literally a few minutes, the police arrived, and the thing that had tried to break into the room disappeared. What do you think about this bizarre case? What we saw on the third floor of the building, who tried to force their way into the room that Tochi was in? What we saw in the window was a ghost haunting this place? Or maybe it was just a very well prepared hoax. Choose wisely. I also highly recommended watching the entire episode on his YouTube channel, Didoch Mikol. Number 4. Another video comes from the YouTube channel Dargo's Paranormal, which this time again found its way to one of the many abandoned and haunted old houses in Russia. After the cameras were set up, an investigation began. Everything was suspiciously silent until a certain point when some objects and furniture in the house began to move.
그래, 근데
We see the strange behavior of many objects, such as moving clock hands or an opening door in a closet. But what happened next is really chilling.
she was.
The accordion on the table starts to behave strangely. But the most frightening thing is that for a few seconds we see a strange shadow moving from left to right, and as the figure passes the instrument, we hear the sound at that moment. What do you think about it? Did Dark Ghost caught a real ghost on the camera? Or is it just the magic of editing? You folks are the judges, you decide. You can watch the entire video of this investigation on his YouTube channel Dark Ghost Paranormal. Number 3. The next video comes from the YouTube channel Misguided Road Trips. Stacy and Cliff visited the abandoned and haunted Bryce Hospital. While exploring, they heard several disembodied voices, and at one point they caught by accident something that was at the end of the corridor.
Do I head back to the stairs and head back down?
Yeah, I don't know about going up too much.
No, I don't trust it too much.
At the end of the building, we can see a moving shadow. What could it be? A shadow man? Or maybe it's just a person? The final decision is yours. Number 2. This short recording is from YouTube channel Inside Edition. This is a video of a baby's room where we can see something very bizarre. In the video we can see a scary face staring motionlessly at the baby in the bed. What do you folks think about it? Real or fake? Decide. Number 1. The last video comes from the YouTube channel The Kinect X Files, from the security guard who works at the hospital. During the night shift, around 3 AM, he noticed that something strange was happening on one of the monitors. He decided to rewind the video. What he saw terrified him.
Okay, hello everyone. I just wanted to share this with you. On October the 10th at about 2:48 a.m., between 2:48 and 2:50, and I was looking out the window in this general direction, and at the same time I could see this monitor out the corner of my eye, and this is what I saw on the monitor that I did not see with my naked eye. That little part that moved down in the bottom left hand corner of the screen, and now watch up here what happens in this area. I made a couple recordings of this, and I will play those back in a few different speeds, but I just wanted to show you this, and hopefully you'll leave a comment and tell me what you think of it.
We see something, but I don't know exactly what. A figure floating in the air, heading towards the ground. What do you folks think about it? Is it the ghost of one of the patients who died in this hospital? Or just a bug approaching the camera? I leave the final decision to you. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, hit the like button and subscribe for more content. See you in the next one.